I don't remember if that played. Careful with the books.
It's a flaming relationship. I could do that. Scooby-Doo. I'll give it, give this one,
I'm very excited for today's video. We have a special guest here, who is my boyfriend, Mitchell. And he is going to be judging my favorite books by their covers.
Oh, okay.
Did you not know you were doing?
I remember you saying it, but I didn't remember the video idea.
This is not actually my video idea. This is inspired by Alexa Ray's video. I watched a bunch of hers and I thought they were so funny. So I have 15 of my top favorite books and I have a few different things that you can judge on. So you can judge by the name of the book, the colors on the book, the objects in the book, the people if there is. And then you could tell me your likes, your dislikes, and what you think the plot is, if I have not already ranted to you about the plot.
Okay, I'll do my best. Hopefully I don't offend anybody.
All right, starting off with number 1.
7 Year Slip. I like yellow and I like the blue. I like the leaves. It's kind of simple though. It's simple, but it's actually nice. I don't think it's like too bad. At least like they fill the page. 7 Year Slip. I don't know what that could be about. Be about a woman that's slipping in slowly to a relationship, I guess. I don't know. I like it. I don't like his foot is like, he's not properly standing on that curve. What the heck? She's like, the end is, it's like up her butt. You see that? The corner's up her butt.
Well,
Doves or whatever they are look good, the birds. It's a nice, simple cover, but I like it. I think it fills the page nicely. Colors are good. I'll say like an 8.
all right, that's pretty solid. All right, a very popular book.
Better than the movies. This one's even more simpler. Kind of all over the place. I'm not in love with this one right here, like the people in the middle. It's kind of covering, it kind of feels out of place right there, in my opinion. I like the ones in, like all of these ones, but this one just feels kind of out of place.
Do you know why the people on there are doing the positions that they are?
Because it's movies or something? What, they're in a movie?
No. You want me to tell you?
Their relationship's better than the movie? Because these things are like out of movies, but they're doing them?
No, all of these are from popular movies. So that one, for instance, is Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing, okay. The text alignment isn't correct either. As you can see, like, the is like further off, and then there's like a big gap kind of right here. So if it was like exactly center, maybe it'd be a little bit better too. Not the best in my opinion. I'll give this one like a 4.
Okay. You should recognize this one.
Yeah, I picked this one, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. That was a year ago now, like close. I like the cover. I think it's actually a pretty good one. I don't like their faces though. Their faces kind of creep me out. They have like a weird smirk on their heads. Their smile is kind of like out of a scary movie. Like,
They all kind of do.
Look at that smile. It's like the Joker almost. Like
They all kind of do that though. That's kind of how all the covers are.
it's kind of weird. They should change that. If you make a book someday, you should change that.
Okay.
But yeah, colors are nice. I like the campground kind of fire going on in the background.
I'm surprised you noticed that.
What do you mean how I know? It's right there.
Well, what do you think the book's about?
It's about a wildfire that's blazing the area, and they have to escape together.
Like
Because the wildfire is, like California right now. No, I think it's about their love is like a wildfire. It's flaming. It's a flaming relationship.
Okay. What do you rate it?
I'll give this one a 9. I think this is the best one we've had so far. I'll give it a 9.
Solid.
What? I can tell you like this book.
Mm-hmm.
Got all these tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Is this? I think we did this in that short.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already familiar with this one. I think I said it was like very basic, and it is. She only likes it because of this goat.
No, look at the background. It's like city versus country.
Yeah, but it's just like some silhouettes. It's like not even like really detailed. I could do that. No, very plain and simple, which isn't a bad thing. But I think if we're just like going for based off of like cool details and like art, this ain't very artistic. It's just kind of lame. The goat is the only thing that's good about it. I think I can't remember what I gave it. I think I gave it like a 4 or 5 or something like that. I'll give it a 5. Maybe if I upped it there, you won a little bit. But the shooting stars are kind of cool. I noticed that. I don't know if those play significance into the story. What's this called? Part of Your World? I'm going to guess it's like about a country boy, like grew up on a farm, and a city girl they meet. And one of them crosses over into that kind of life. Like, I'm going to guess the guy crosses over into the girl's life, like of the city life. Opposite. Well, vice versa. Yeah, and then that goat is the pet, and they like he's like the comedic relief, I guess. Like, he's just like the little like, yeah, we love that goat.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, 5. There's a lot going on with this one, Inheritance game. There's a key, there's a sword, there's like a crown, there's a necklace with a jewel. There's like a chess piece in the top, then like a ballerina. Oh, a candle. It's cool. I like the green, I like the gold. The font style is a good choice. Kind of cool, like how the like ribbon is kind of tied with it and it like says where I like this one. Based off the title, I'm gonna guess it's like a inheritance. Something is being inherited down and everyone wants a piece of this heritage and they're fighting for it.
Close.
Like what usually in real life scenarios, it's a lot of money when someone dies and it gets inherited and everyone wants a piece of that money. So kind of similar, but it might be like more expensive items like this jewelry and stuff.
Halfway. What's
I'll
your
give
rating?
this one 8.5.
Okay.
I think I like the Wildfire one a little bit more because it's just like a little bit more, I don't know, catches your eye a bit more. But yeah, 8.5.
So
Ooh.
the next ones are actually the last 2 books in a series, but these 2 are my favorite ones, and I feel like you're going to say they're pretty simple, but I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're really simple. But I will say they're eye-catching because like they match. Like they might not like look the exact same, but they have the same theme. The symbols are not like there's one big image represents probably the entirety of the book. I think it's better than some of the other simpler ones. I couldn't tell you anything about like what the titles mean because like they're this is the 3rd and 4th books. Yeah, so I don't know how they play into each other. I think it's cool. This one reminds me of like Lucky Blocks from like Mario.
That one takes place at a casino.
Casino rolling. I guess it makes sense. Rolling the dice and gambling. Something with puzzles. There's puzzle pieces in both of these. So I'm guessing there's a big puzzle that they got to solve, and it's going to take multiple books to solve this puzzle.
Basically.
Wait, let me read the time. It is 4:10. Right? Is it 4:10?
Yeah.
4:10.
I don't remember if that played. Careful with the books.
4:10. Oh, this one's already like...
Yeah, thank you, Amazon, for that one.
There's something going on that needs to be solved. Call the Mystery Gang. Scooby-Doo.
That's a good video. What do you rate them?
I'll give these ones a 6.5. They're on the simpler end, but like they're more better in my opinion than the other simpler ones. Yours truly, Abby Jimenez. Jimenez. It's okay. I like the paper airplane flying around. It has like the dotted lines to show its trace. Oh, there's a dog. I don't know. This one ain't really doing it for me. I'll give this one like I don't know. I don't have much to say. It's like really similar to the 7-Year Slip, but just like way simplified. Instead of birds, it's a dog. This one I give a 3.
A 3.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a good book though, I can tell.
Yeah, there's a bit of tabbing right there. You should recognize this one.
I don't like how it's like...
I don't like that either, but that's just, yeah.
It's weird.
Just
It's kinda weird.
ignore that part.
Minus 0.5.
No.
Cool ocean, like mysterious dark image. Gives like the feeling of something mysterious and spooky is going on. Like a lit house in the back, that's kind of spooky. Easy darker. I think I remember you kind of like giving me a brief rundown of it, and it was like about like an island disappearances or something, right?
Kinda.
Okay, well, it matches that vibe. I'll give this one a 7.
Next up, this is an older cover, so you can't judge it based on like.
It's Ready Player One.
Yeah, it is Ready
Okay,
Player One.
well, I already know that because I've watched the movie, and I know the movie isn't.
Not even close. Not even close to the
But
book.
when we watched the movie, she did tell me about like the real version of it and how like different it is from the movie. Ready Player One's a cool concept, and I thought the movie was good, even though she said it was different than the movie. I thought the movie was like
If you
good
just-
from a person
Yeah.
who hasn't read the book. I know this is already really good because the concept is cool and the movie was good, and when the movie's good, the book is better most of the time. Is this taken from the movie? Like, is this the movie cover? Because that looks exactly like how all of the
I don't know, to be honest.
what do you call it? The rundown, just like
The scaffolding.
the scaffolding. Yeah, looks exactly like that from like the movie depiction. Even though that isn't like the main character, so maybe it's just like they really actually represented that good. I do kind of wish the Ready Player One stood out a little bit more on this book cover, but it's actually pretty detailed. It's simple. I'll give it an 8.
This one has the same cover. That's weird like the other one, but
Okay,
just ignore that.
0.5.
No, ignore that part.
Rock, Paper, Scissors, great title. I don't know. This one's very...
You don't like this one?
No.
No?
It's just a forest. It literally looks like they just went with a drone, took a picture of a snowy forest, and slapped it on. I don't know. The font is very basic. The only like thing that like catches your eye a little bit is this church or steeple, whatever.
Maybe.
That looks like a church to me. Why would it be out in the woods like that? And no, it doesn't even look like there's a path to get to it. It's just maybe she just put that there just to like reference it. I don't know.
If you read it, you'd probably enjoy it.
It doesn't seem like you enjoyed this one.
Don't say that.
This is probably the lowest one for me.
Okay.
It's just, there's not a lot going on here. I don't know what it could be about. Rock, paper, scissors, and then a snowy forest background.
Yeah, the title only really makes sense once you read it because you really have no idea what. It doesn't give you any hints at all.
I don't remember what my lowest rating is, but we'll give this one 2. I don't know if that's matching any of them.
Next up is the one you should also recognize.
I picked this one out. I did pick it because I like the coloring. And I like the kind of, what's the drawing style? It's not filled in, it's just like outlines. It's on the simpler end. I don't think it's the best one, but I do like it. I think it's just very kind of eye-catching. And I think what really, like, to be honest, what like made me choose this one is because of the name. But I don't know what this one could be about. When you were mine, she's thinking about a time when she was with a guy and now she's with a different guy, but she can't stop thinking about that guy. So she's like, when he was mine, and they get back together eventually.
No. But I have ranted to you about this book.
Maybe someone passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe she's thinking about that time.
Do you remember me saying
But what's
something?
going on here? So I'm going to guess this is the main character. This girl sitting with this boy. But no, wait. I don't know. Maybe it's her because she's watching the boy be with the girl.
Do you remember me mentioning Shakespeare?
It's Shakespearean? Oh, it's the Romeo and Juliet one?
Yeah.
Oh.
But not Romeo and Juliet.
It's the spin-off of the other girl, like the girl that...
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I do remember you mentioning that. How the heck does this, like, even tie in?
It's like a modern day kind of inspired, not really retelling.
Of the
Rosaline. is her
Rosaline,
name.
the girl who was dating Romeo originally, but got ditched for
Yep.
Juliet. Yeah, okay. 6.5.
Okay, the tabbing on the side doesn't mean anything based on what I thought about the book. Ah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, hey, let's go take an image out at night and then paste it on the book. Does this have a movie or something? Because
no.
no.
He is a
this looks like
photographer.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say this looks like a shot out of a movie, so he did a good job taking the picture. I guess it's a good picture. I don't know. It probably does capture what the book stands for, but it's just very simple. It's not really.
Not really. Put it this way, the back of the book doesn't tell you anything about the book, so you're supposed to go into it very, very blindly, you know?
Mm-hmm. I do like the font choice and the coloring, like the black and pinkish red color, then the blue catches your eye a little bit. Before we were strangers, I'm gonna guess they knew each other a little bit. Like they were kind of strangers, they didn't get to know each other, but they had both had pasts that weren't like great, and then they found out truly who they were. Like they had a bad reputation maybe, and then they find out truly who they are because they got to know each other, and then they love each other now.
Probably the farthest explanation off yet.
Give this one a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Colleen Hoover.
Mm-hmm.
It's very eye-catching. I will say she's really good at making eye-catching covers.
I wasn't expecting you to say that because I feel like this is the most simple one.
Well, it's the most simple, but simple doesn't mean it's not eye-catching. There's not a lot going on, so it just kind of grabs you. Like the color red always, it's like a pinkish actually, but pink and blue, 2 colors that will draw you in. But it is pretty simple. And I don't know if I can rank it that high because of how simple it is. But we'll just go right in the middle, 5. I didn't say what I think it's about. November 9th, my brother's birthday. My brother's part of this book.
Definitely not. All right, I've saved my 2 favorite books for last. So you've probably heard about both of these, but I don't know if you're going to remember what they're about.
There's a lot of colors going on here. Mm-hmm. And I kind of wish they didn't have the green mountains. I think that kind of ruins it a little bit. Just a little bit. Because they have such a nice sunset going, and then there's just green. Because the pinkish orange is into the blue. It's such a nice gradient fade, but then the green just is in the way. I get it probably takes place somewhere in the hills.
Minnesota.
Minnesota? Mm-hmm. It's kind of hilly in some areas. They're dancing in the water, and they have a dog. They love dogs?
Yeah, she does. She does love dogs.
Was the other ones, Abby? I didn't
the one with
I can't remember who was the authors.
The one with the goat, and then the one with the paper airplanes and the red cover.
And the dog sitting on top. That was all Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves dogs. She loves animals, I guess. It's up there. it's not the worst. Like I said, the green kind of ruins it a little bit, and I don't like how there's a little bit of gray clouds. I know that's kind of realistic because like you do look at a sunset and there's gray clouds, you know, most of the time. But I don't know. I'll give it give this one an 8. This is
0.5.
not
Yes,
this is
it
not a
is.
top tier cover.
Yes, it is.
This is not a top tier. No, it's not. Probably about a fling, a summer fling, maybe at like a camp or something, which is why they're like in the woods or something. No camp. Okay, well they just hook up in the summer because they like I don't know they're in the summer. They hook up for the summer and then they gotta go back to their lives.
Kind of.
8.
All right, we're on to the final book. Do you know what the final book is without looking?
No.
You should know what the final book is without looking.
What, Archer's Voice?
Yes. But the other
I don't
cover.
know. I was gonna say you probably I didn't know. If
I
you
didn't know.
actually-
I didn't know which cover to do because I do have 2 copies of it. So maybe I should grab both and have you judge both.
This one's definitely way better. This one's even more simpler than the Colleen Hoover one.
No, that one has a little more detail.
What do you mean?
It's dandelions.
Well, this one's really cool because it has like shiny gold like drawings. Looks very cool and it's it's flashy so it catches your eye.
Has sprayed edges too.
Oh yeah, even look at that pink. Definitely this one's better. I'll give this one an 8.5.
Okay.
This one's I'll match it with the Colleen Hoover because it just gives you the similar vibes. But
That's
the 5,
so sad.
this one's just better. This one's way better. I'd pick this
Yeah,
one
I
way
guess.
over this one. Archer's Voice. She told me it's about a mute person, right? Mm-hmm. And he uses sign language that's his voice.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Basically.
Because he can't speak, so his voice is different. Archer's the main character.
Thank you for judging my books. Some of them made me a little sad, but
I
it's okay.
judge books by their cover. Please don't get offended. I'm sure they're all great books, but I'm just going purely off the art, purely off the symbolism.
All right. Well, that was my boyfriend judging my favorite books. If you want to see more of these, maybe you could judge popular books or book talk books. And that could be really fun.
I don't know. We'll see how the people react to this. I hope you guys understand my opinions of them. I didn't read the books. So this is literally, like I said, just off the covers.
With that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more fun bookish content or more of this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.